I was talking to a friend of mine who works in sports, and he said that as successful as Rich Paul is, that white athletes and white families, they don't trust a black sports agent. So I
No,
wanted to know, is that an accurate statement?
that's accurate. Yeah.
Mm,
Now that's not necessarily, when we think about that, we're not. It's not international players because international players actually have a different outlook on it. And
wow.
I represent an international player, Yusuf Nurkic. He's
Mm,
from Bosnia, so he has a different outlook on it. But if
wow.
you grew up in, Indiana or Georgia or, you know, Oklahoma or even Ohio for that matter, yeah, no,
Do you have any white American
no,
athletes?
not one.
Wow.
No,
Jeez.
I mean, not in basketball. I don't
Right,
represent. No.
right, right.
Um, yeah, it's. Oh yeah, that's a very tough thing for sure.
As
100%.
successful as you've been, that's
Yeah,
wild
you
as
would think
hell.
it'd be a line down the street, but it's not. Yeah.
All right, brother, before you go, I know you're notoriously private about your relationship,
Yeah.
but I do want to ask you one question.
Sure.
Has she ever called you and said, "Hello, it's me"? she,
No. 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 No.
well, shout out to your partner. She's a Taurus like me, so shout out to the partners, to the Taurus folks. Make
Oh,
it
great.
happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, I want to thank you, man, for coming on. I was super excited to talk with you. I admire your work so much. I think it's inspirational, but not in a fantasy kind of way. There's this quote that I live by from James Baldwin. He said, "You have to go the way your blood boils." And I think hearing stories like yours is inspirational to go in whatever direction it is, whatever journey you want to go on. So, how can folks pick up Lucky Me, a memoir of changing the odds, which includes a foreword from Mr. LeBron James? How can folks pick it up if you want to leave our audience with anything else?
Yeah, I think, it's on Amazon, obviously. And I also did the audiobook myself in my voice, so either way if you like to read or listen. But I think Lucky Me, this book is about everyone. It's not, it's a shared experience. I really do believe that. I think someone would be able to take a page, a chapter, several chapters, a sentence, and apply it to their own lives in some aspect. And so that's what it really resonated with me reading the book, writing the book, and that's what I wanted to do. I did not want to write a puff piece. I wanted to give people perspective and perception, motivation, but also an education on just in understanding life, and you don't have to basically finish where you start. It's an evolution, and
And
so
shout out to your father. Black fathers get shamed so much, and
yeah,
your
no,
father was in your life.
my dad was my superhero for sure. That was my
Yeah,
goat for sure.
we always talk about black. My father was in my life. We always
Yeah,
shame black fathers, but your father's a great example of who was. He owned a convenience store, correct?
yeah, and we
Yeah.
always, and that's also like there's also this thing of you you have to be in the household to do right
Right.
by a kid. I didn't live with my dad, but he was
Hmm.
present. There's a big
Exactly.
difference, and there's a lot of people, black, white, don't matter what color you are, that's present, but not present, if that makes
Right.
sense.
Right.
And so I
Yeah.
think the importance is being present because you never know where life take you and family dynamics, and you're not around your kids and stuff like that. I was building a company. I wasn't able to be around my kids all the time. It's just but I'm present. It's a difference between the two. So I appreciate my dad for that. And again, I'm lucky to have that.
Absolutely. Once again, Lucky Me, a memoir of changing the odds by the one and only sports agent, founder of Clutch Sports Group, Rich Paul. The book's available now, y'all. Pick it up. It's inspiring. Get it for your kids. It's a
Yes.
beautiful, beautiful journey.
Holidays coming up.
Yeah,
Birthdays.
absolutely. You have a good day, brother. Be
Thank you.
safe.
Thank you, Clay.